All right, yeah, here we go. Another under the hood. Money Mater asked a good question that I think all of us want to answer to it. When is anybody going to do anything about all the crime we're witnessing? Now, we got the party. That's what they constantly run on, family values and ending all this criminal stuff. Trouble is, if you want to go check into their party and their religion, the ownership and possession of their family and children, a whole lot of that violence is coming from them. And political violence, tagging, stalking, going after opponents is from them. She made a point about Clinton when he was in office, Monica Lewinsky situation. When all he did, he didn't get rich off the office. He wasn't totalitarian with his office. He just had an affair with a aide. And that's all we heard since, family values, family values. And the more they talk about crime, they only use crime to get away with crime. To use it as they're the party that's going to fix the crime. You can't fix it if you're the one doing it. And that's why Monty asked that question. When is anything going to be done about this? And she's talking about worldwide. The abuse of women and children, and how the most dangerous time for a woman's life is when she leaves her husband. I had an up close and personal experience with this. It's rather shocking when you're that close, 2 trailers down, which I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to gunshots there because they've been shooting guns around me so long, but I heard 5 gunshots. Or it may have been 3. I think it was 5. Anyway, the trailer up next to the road, I was like 3 trailers down, and the first trailer up on the next aisle over. I was sitting there looking, I knew the people. I'd went up there and helped them jump a car off. The woman had left her husband, and it was her grandkids, her daughter and her grandkids and their husband that was there living with them. He came back and he killed one right there in front of him, right there in front of his grandchildren, right there in front of her daughter. Because he said if he couldn't have her, nobody else could. That's insanity, man, and that's in their religious teaching. I don't go for that. I'm not a Constantinian Christian. I don't own anybody. They want to control their spouse's money, their children's lives, everything. No, my ex will tell you, I didn't even expect her to pay any of the bills. As a matter of fact, I just wouldn't let her. I let her spend her money. She could buy food and groceries and everything she wanted to, but she mostly spent her money on games or whatever. Didn't really matter. You broke, right? As long as the bills pay. But this is a problem. Road arrest, the way ICE and our normal police and militarized, they're at a war. They're in a war with an ideology in their mind of who they're pulling over. And in their mind, they're fighting an ungodly communist left. When that's not the case. We're all in this together, and we're fighting an ungodly takeover by Mussolini-type corporate rule. Corporate religious rule. Exactly what Revelation chapter 17 talks about. And I think I can answer Monty's question, when. And that's going to be when the good Lord comes back. Because that's all mankind does. The same thing, over and over, no change. Make their excuses for the violence. Make their excuses to go after each other. Come after an American citizen because he believes different. He believes different godly way. He believes different in a political way. They believe different. Their wives, their family, property. They don't have as much respect for somebody when they're just property. But that's why. And it's like I said, This nation was created on one nation under God. That meant all religions, not just one. It wasn't a Christian religion. That's what they came here from. They come here from a time when you could smell flesh burning in the air. You know how homosexual people got the name faggot? That's how they died. They called branches faggots, and they burn them at a stake, and that's how the name faggot came to be. So that's when it'll stop, when the good Lord comes back. It won't stop with the people claiming things in the name of the good Lord. That they're the only ones that is religious or righteous, or they're the only ones that can fix it, when they're the very ones behind it. It's a sham, it's a cover-up, it's a way to hide from what they really do. I've met it firsthand. I've seen it, I've looked into its eyes. It's nasty. And it's something that will break your heart, especially when you serve in the military. You saw your good friends, what war had done to them. Some of the best people in this world do anything for you, but scarred, disappointed at their own nation and what it did to them. But they were the animals, right? Alright, guys. It's hot out here. I gotta do some weed eating one day this week when I get ready to do it. Sounds bad, but come on, Tuck. You can't lay out here, baby. It's too hot. Just go in. Alright, guys. The answer is only when. Until then, we'll just struggle on, do the best we can, try to change it when we can, how we can. That's all I know. Alright, next video.